Every day at school we spend hours learning answers to different questions. But today let's do the opposite. Let's explore questions that have no definite answers. Questions that push the limits of what we know. As a kid, I used to wonder about so many things. What would it feel like to be a dog? Do fish feel pain? What about insects? Was the Big Bang just a random accident? Is there a God? And if so, why do we assume it's a he and not a she? Why do innocent people and animals suffer? Is my future already decided, or do I have free will? Who am I really? Am I just a biological machine? If so, why am I conscious? What even is consciousness? Will robots ever become conscious? I thought that one day I'd get the answers to all these questions. Someone must know, right? Well, turns out no one does. And honestly, these questions puzzle me now more than ever. But that's what makes them exciting. They take us to the very edge of knowledge where we might discover something new. Take this question: how many universes are there? Sometimes, when I'm on a long flight, I stare out at the vast land below and try to grasp how massive our Earth is. But then, I remember something even more mind-blowing. Our sun is so big that you could fit 1 million Earths inside it. And yet, in the grand scheme of things, it's just a tiny dot. It's one of about 400 billion stars in our galaxy, the Milky Way. And it doesn't stop there. There are an estimated 100 billion galaxies that we can detect with our telescopes. To put that into perspective, if each star were a grain of sand, the Milky Way alone would fill a 30-foot by 30-foot beach, 3 feet deep, and the entire Earth wouldn't have enough beaches to hold all the stars in the universe. But here's where it gets really wild. Some physicists believe there's more than just our universe. According to theories like string theory, there could be countless other universes, each with different particles, different laws of physics, some flashing in and out of existence in a split second. The leading version of string theory suggests there could be 10 to the power of 500 universes. That's a 1 followed by 500 zeros. To put it simply, it's a number so big it's beyond human comprehension. But even that number is tiny compared to infinity. Some scientists believe the universe is infinite, with an endless number of parallel realities. Some of these alternate universes might be just like ours, with versions of you making different choices. In one, you could be a millionaire. In another, you might never have been born. And yet, other scientists completely reject this idea, saying that there's only one universe, the one we live in. So, what's the answer? Right now no one knows. The only thing we do know is that it's somewhere between 0 and infinity. Now here's another question that has puzzled scientists for decades. If the universe is so massive, where is all the alien life? With billions of planets in our galaxy alone, surely some of them must have life, right? This was the exact question physicist Enrico Fermi asked in 1950. Where is everybody? Some believe UFOs are proof that aliens visit us all the time, but most scientists aren't convinced. The real mystery is, with so many potentially habitable planets, why haven't we seen any solid evidence of intelligent life? Think about it. Our Earth formed 9 billion years after the Big Bang. That means other planets had a huge head start. If life began on some of them millions or even billions of years earlier than on Earth, then intelligent aliens should have had more than enough time to explore the galaxy. If they advanced at even a fraction of the speed our technology is growing, they could have spread across the entire Milky Way by now. But as far as we can tell, there's nothing. No signals, no space colonies, no alien megastructures. Why? There are a few possible explanations, and some of them are pretty scary. Maybe intelligent civilizations always end up destroying themselves with their own technology before they can explore space. Maybe there's a super powerful alien race that wipes out any competition before they get too advanced. Or maybe intelligent life is far rarer than we think, and we are one of the very few, if not the first, to emerge. But there are also more hopeful answers. Perhaps we're just not looking hard enough, or we're looking in the wrong way. Maybe advanced civilizations communicate using methods we don't understand yet, something beyond radio signals. Or perhaps they exist on a microscopic scale, having evolved beyond the need for massive cities and spaceships. Some scientists even suggest that we might be completely wrong about what life is. What if the thoughts in our heads, the ideas we create, are a form of alien intelligence? That's a crazy thought, but in a way, ideas do seem to have a life of their own, spreading from person to person, outliving their creators. In the next 15 years, we may get answers. New telescopes will be able to scan the atmospheres of distant planets for signs of life. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or SETI, is opening up its data to the public so even ordinary people can help in the search for alien signals. Meanwhile, scientists are running experiments to create life from scratch in labs. Either way, whether the universe is teeming with life or we are alone, both answers are mind-blowing. And here's one thing I can say for sure. The search for knowledge never gets boring. In fact, the more we learn, the more amazing the universe becomes. It's the unanswered questions that keep us moving forward. So stay curious, subscribe for more engaging topics to come.